In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up your Schoology gradebook so that it connects to PowerSchool. This will also include a section on how to set up AutoSync. The first thing I need to do in my Schoology gradebook is I need to go to Grade Setup. I then need to provide the different categories that I'm going to have in my grades. Under Categories, I'm going to go to Add, and I'm going to start providing a category name. For example, I might say Assessments. You're going to want to keep calculated by as total points. Do not choose percent. If you do use the drop lowest feature, you can set that at this point, or you can do that at a later time. You're then going to click the Create button. Do this for all of the different categories that you might have. If you're using weighted categories, select the checkbox here. As you add more things, such as assignments, you'll notice that, you'll notice that this has an option for you. You'll want to add all of your categories before setting the weighted categories portion. I've now set all of my categories with the appropriate weights. One thing to make sure to do is at the bottom to click Save Changes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the PowerSchool app icon located on the left-hand side. You can only see this if you're an admin for your specific course. So I'm going to go there. You may show up on one of two pages. You may show up on the Sync Grades page or the Configuration page. I'm going to go to Configuration. By default, PowerSchool should have automatically shortened assignment titles selected. You will want that selected, so make sure there's a checkbox there. You can then select the grade sync, which can schedule how often your grades automatically sync to PowerSchool. Check the checkbox and some options should show up. You can set the frequency to be either weekly or daily. If you choose the weekly function, you can choose the day of the week that you'd like your grades to automatically sync. You then need to provide a time frame for that sync to happen. Notice that it's a time range. It's not going to all happen at the same exact time. So I'm going to choose daily. You'll notice that the day function still exists, however it is grayed out and is not selectable. We again choose the time range that we want our grades to be synced. I'm going to leave it at a time that I'm not grading for best practice. So I'm going to choose between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. We then need to map our categories that we created in Schoology to our PowerSchool categories. I'm going to go through and I'm going to choose assignments to be classwork. I'm going to be final as finals. I'm going to choose my quizzes and warm-ups as quiz, and my tests as tests. Your options will be different as you can create categories in PowerSchool. These should make sense for how they're set up though. Once we're done, at the bottom, I'm going to click Save Changes. We're going to wait until a green bar saying your configurations has been saved shows up on the screen. For best practice, go to Sync Grades and sync all of the grades. These grades will automatically populate and is just good in order to help prevent further issues. Hopefully this video has been helpful.